Hey, Taco here. Come with me on my July 1st flight. I had several goals for that flight. One was to make sure my engine was happy. My other goal was to do a little bit of low flying. Takeoff was rough, and you might notice that I had my wing laid out on the taxiway. There was absolutely no wind, and the grass was wet from dew. Now you'll notice I do quite a bit of cuts and video transitions from one place to another. And that's because this flight was about an hour and 20 minutes long. Absolutely beautiful morning, great clouds, and watch the sky as the video goes along. You'll see the clouds disappear. So the thumbs up, that's just a way I use to coordinate and match up the footage from both the Insta camera on my swing arm and the one that I just put on the selfie stick. So that's all that is. I brought my big camera with me today. I just wanted to see how it would do in the air, and actually took a couple of decent pictures. By now, I've been flying for probably about 20 minutes. I'm out over that's the elementary school right there in front of me. Steeper than I'm used to, but still pretty gentle compared to somebody like Tucker. Key to me doing this is having absolutely still air. I don't like to do this kind of thing if it's bumpy in the least. So I felt really good doing this in still air. I'm actually trying to come down, and it took forever. I was going to do a low pass of that road right in front of me. It's the part of the pickup line from middle school. Last couple of times I've done a 360 turn, I've run into my own turbulence, and it's not fun when you hit your own turbulence. Notice I've got my big Disney World pack on my chest. That's where I kept the big camera. And the strap is looped through the top loop on the backpack. So even if I pulled my big camera out and dropped it, it's not going to hit the ground. That backpack also works really well for having a good place to put my Insta360 camera on its selfie stick. Why did I straighten out there? Because I don't want to play over the cars. That way, if something bad happens, I don't land in the road. There it goes. I thought I took a little collapse on the wing's right side, your left on this video. And that's the point I said, you know what? Nah, I'm good. Maybe I should chill out a little bit. Picking emergency landing spots can be deceptive. That green off to the right looks like it might be, you know, kind of flat. Where you see those cutouts, you can tell that's corn. So it's probably a good 4 feet high. towards the main highway. I've still got some time, but the air still feels really good up where I am. One thing you might notice on this flight is I didn't bring the little cable that connects my headset to the swing arm Instacamera, which is why I'm giving this voiceover. I just didn't feel like using it today. I had two cameras. I had a swing arm camera, I had a selfie stick camera, I had a big camera in my bag, and that was way more than enough stuff for me to deal with. Here I am flying over a swamp. Again, I love the swamps. Just something kind of neat. You got all these agricultural fields, all this flat land, you got this big old 4-lane highway out there, and right in the middle of all of it is this little wild area. Y'all won't be able to hear it, but Jake calls me. And he's on his way to work, so. It was nice to be off and have, sort of have the sky to myself when so many people are working. There is no filter on this. This is the actual color of the actual shot. So there's no filter. A lot of times I'll throw a Photoshop or Adobe Premiere filter on my stuff. But this is just completely raw, straight out of the camera, and it just looks gorgeous. Having a great place to store the selfie stick really was nice. I might even throw a bottle of water in there on my next trip. If I don't take the big camera, I'll throw a bottle of water in there. Most of these editing tricks, I do them all in Adobe Premiere. And I know there's cheaper options. I'm just used to Adobe. You see me with the goggles. The big reason for the goggles, my glasses will turn dark. I've got the transitions lenses, so my glasses will turn dark. There goes the self-esteem. They're there for two reasons. Number one, they are a little bit like sunglasses. They block out about 30% of the light. And the side straps also help push those ear cups up against my ear. Whoa. Now I did grind down the helmet a little bit so the ear cups fit better to begin with, but the goggle straps pushing on the top of them really help cut down the noise level. Okay, now I don't know if you can tell, but it's bumpy as heck. When I got down below about 200 feet or so, 300 feet, it really started getting hot quick and bumpy quick. So I just want to get down. I could do some S-turns back and forth, but I'm not liking the bumps. So I'm like, you know what? I'm going to land long, but I don't care. I'm going to land long. I don't care. Watch the shadow. I almost mess up. Okay, almost messed that one up. Woo! Go on, throttle. Wow! Well, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this flight. This was a really nice one for me. I just don't like getting up that early in the morning to do these. And it's freaking hot down here. I could have flown this morning. I just did not want to get up at 5:30. And the air looked a little bit trashy this morning. Woo! So probably July 5th will be my next chance at a flight. Early morning is pretty much my only chance. So hopefully I'll be able to get in some more flights. Remember, rule 1, don't go splat.